What's up, everyone? I need to turn that down. Let's see, it looks like my stream is solid here. How you guys doing tonight? We got Trenton, Robin, the Bald Man, Wicked Angling, G Money Gaming, Jamie, Justin, Silos 626, Average Guy Craps in the house. Can you guys hear me all right? What's up, Wicked Angling, Gallando Juan 1 from Arizona? I lived in Arizona. I like Arizona. G Money's from Florida. Nice. Jamie in Dallas checking in. Trenton's headed to Vegas on Wednesday. Good luck in Vegas. Bald Man's got a $5 yo. Got Jeremiah in the house. Scott D. Marco. North Florida Dice. What's up? How you doing? So I got a couple things going. I got my screen here. No, here. Web pages. I think you should be able to hear me okay. I'm on this mic here. Can we get a triple lux vid? Absolutely. I will be doing a triple lux. I don't know how soon. Audio is perfect. Thank you. My man Tony was in Atlantic City this weekend and running up on craps. Nice select mods. Hewlin Bryant's in the house. Study environmental law or hang out. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. Mooner Militia from Indiana. Janier, yo. Just got back from Vegas. How'd you do, Greg? Did you win? So I need to close this and maybe, let's see, get my chat out here. I know you can see the chat in the side on YouTube. I don't know how it works in replay, but I don't know if I should put the chat on the main screen or what. Headed to Biloxi in the AM. It says Rick. Good luck. Love what you're doing here. Thank you, Craps-tastic. Yo, Yoda. We shooting craps? No, I'm just hanging out. As you can see behind me, there's my ghetto setup. I normally don't show the behind the scenes, but you guys get to take a look at it. This is how I do it. So I got my camera up here, hitting Cripple Creek this weekend. So you're a Colorado guy? Nice. What jersey is that? It is the Eric Metcalf Browns Salute to Service jersey. I was just a fan of his back in the day, and I wanted someone that no one really heard of. Now I wish I would have wrote color up on the back of the jersey or something. Isaiah loves my channel. Thank you. Appreciate that. I broke even in Vegas. Hey, that's a win in my book. Robin loves the ATS. It's, yeah, I don't know. I like it. Some people like the repeater now. I don't know. The ATS seems like the funnest one to me. Sparks, Nevada, a couple weeks to throw the dice. Can't wait. I need to move close to real dice. Southern California sucks. You need to tell them politicians, get that thing fixed. Get some dice and balls in there. Oklahoma switched over. Florida, I don't know if they're going to switch over, but just went to Tampa, Hard Rock. Yep, no craps. I lived there for 20 years. Got bubble machines. That's about it. Are you coming out to the great Northeast? I am. Sometime in the spring, I should be in New Hampshire for sure. Back to Ohio Friday. I think actually I'm heading to Ohio Friday. Sadly, I have a memorial service or a funeral I got to go to. Do you like the double trap strategy? I don't remember it exactly. I remember watching the video, but I don't remember what it was about. I like everything those guys put out. I lived in Tempe, Arizona. So I hope it's cool for just hanging out. You guys could ask me any questions you want. I don't know if you guys know this. I started my Color Up Club. Slowly the word's getting out there. I could show you the website and kind of what all that entails if you're interested. We could talk about that. Do you ever play hard ways? I never see that much on your video. No, personally, I don't that much, and but I'm gonna start doing, like, I just now finished filming a video that uses the horn bet, so I'm gonna probably start trying to do consciously do more videos that utilizes the middle of the table, because even though I don't play them, I know a lot of people do, so I need to be showing the middle of the table. Ontario, all they have is fire bets. Fire bets, yeah, they're not too many places have those anymore. Indiana, yeah. When will you be in Blackhawk again? Low key, I was there just the other day. Actually, I was playing with King Dice. I filmed some videos with him, and then afterwards we went out and played in Blackhawk for a little bit. But I didn't really have time to, announce it and meet up with everybody. What's your favorite strategy? There's some videos that I call my favorite strategy. I mean, I don't have a favorite strategy. I like getting new ones and trying them. Yeah, and it just depends on if you want to be conservative that day or aggressive that day or whatever. So there's so many different ways to play, and of course, no strategy is going to work in every situation. So you just got to pick one, go with it, and hope it works out well for you. Let's go to the Jack. We got craps in Cleveland, but they are $15. Yeah, little too steep for my blood. What is the Color Up Club? Glad you asked. So the Color Up Club is a club for dice enthusiasts. It's something I started. Here, let me go ahead and pull up the website. Here's my website. If you go to colorup.club, you'll see it there. You can sign up for a free video course if you want. A little about me. So I call it, it's a club for the most knowledgeable, passionate, and supportive dice community. And by what I mean by supportive is I'm not going to allow people to like trash. I know there's a Facebook groups and they just trash people. So a couple things depending on what you join. I'll show you. So there's some stuff you can scroll through or whatever. Here, let me just go down here. So I've got two levels. $5 club is really just about supporting what I do here. But you get a red collector chip, which is in a picture, and then I'll send you a new chip in the series every 3 months. So like, then you get a $1 chip, and then 25, and then 100, 500. Also, you get extended versions of all the strategy videos. You get access to a private community. Every month I'm going to do a giveaway. The Green Club is really cool because you'll get this hat, you get 2 chips, and then every 3 months I send you an actual package. I don't know, you could read all about it there on the site, but yeah, go to colorup.club. You can just kind of read all about it. Then I'll show you kind of what it looks like here. Once you log into your account, I have them all because I'm the administrator, but you'll have, the Green Club or the Red Club. I throw in the free course, the master class. You can get that if you like. It's just a crap load of videos all about mastering the game of craps. And then the Green Club membership. So right now, like, I just have an extended video. So like my YouTube videos are 15 minutes, and then I continue rolling, and just club members get that, both levels, red and green. And so I roll for another 15-20 minutes, just show the strategy more. So you'll find those in your Green Club membership. And yeah, I got a store, sell a couple t-shirts from Amazon. Again, these are the hat and what the chips look like. On the website, you can go to Dice Advice and submit your strategy. So anyway, that's the club, colorup.club. You can check it out. All right, let me go back. Now that my sales pitch is over. I live 35 miles west of Cleveland, and thing is 15 is outrageous. I mean, they've got kind of a corner on the market there. I know that it's in Toledo and Cleveland, but 35 miles west. So I grew up southwest. So I grew up in New London, a little town in north central Ohio. Ever play the electronic craps table, real table, but you do your own bets? No, I've seen those. So I want to play that. There's a couple of them already out there in the country. But you get to throw the dice, but enter in your bets manually. So that's pretty cool. How do you feel about the hardware set? I can't speak to the hardware set. I'm not a dice controller, so setter, whatever. Although I like I said, I mentioned earlier, I did some videos with King Dice. He gave me my first lesson. We had a little competition and showed me a few things. So for you, those of you that are into it, you'll probably like that video series coming out soon. I know you got overloaded, but any idea when chips and hats are heading out? Yeah, so the first batch is already out. They're already in the mail. Again, I got so much interest right at the beginning that I had to reorder. And since like on day one, I'm like, oh crap, a lot of people were interested. So I had to let me turn this thing off. I don't know why this thing is rolling like that. A lot of so I went through. I had an order and everything sold out like on the first day. So I placed another order. The people kept joining. 2 days later, I placed another order, and then actually today I called and doubled those orders. So a lot of very cool response. It's really awesome. And what I plan to do with that is obviously I'm not making very much money because after a hat and chips and shipping, I'm barely breaking even. But you know, as the months go on, hopefully I can collect a little bit, and I'm looking to free up some time, maybe pare back on some of my video work and bring more crafts to you guys. I want to be able to travel and show, visit more people, do more meetups. So, do more videos. I'd love to go back to 2 videos a week. But as far as you can email me. I can tell you if it's already been shipped. Otherwise, my hat should be coming in. Another bunch of hats should be coming in this week. Sadly, the chips though, they just told me today a new batch. It'll be 2 weeks. So, and these aren't. This isn't it, but they're really nice chips. They're the real ceramic chips like they use in the casino. They're not like the plastic cheap ones. They're 10 ounce, 39 millimeter, nice ceramic chips. So they're really I pay a good price for them, but they're worth it. They're quality stuff. So I wanted to get you guys quality stuff if you join. I've been talking really loud and fast. I need to calm down. Do you use a dice set? I don't. Sometimes I do. Actually, that's not true. Sometimes I do. I grab the dice and mess with. I do mess with some people sometimes. I'll set the dice and then I'll pick them up and shake them and drives people nuts. But I just having fun. I'm in a crafts group that hates DI people. I'm glad to hear you are going to discourage that behavior. I'm not going to discourage it. Um, why would you hate someone who does that? I mean, if they like it and they want to do it, then it certainly doesn't hurt to try. So whether you believe it or not, I don't know why you'd be angry about someone about that. So I don't discourage it. I mean, you play the game how you want to play it. Have fun with it. If you feel like it helps you out, great. If not, whatever. Just wing them down there. So I'm not going to discourage it. I have no problem with DI people. Um, you know, Maybe I don't have the same beliefs as them, but doesn't mean I'm going to hate them. So whatever. I only got love for people for crafts. It's good for the game. If people think they could control the dice and beat the casino, it attracts more people to the game, and that's what I'm all about. Color Up is about growing the game of craps. So, what's your normal bankroll for a $5 table? I'm only played online and also bubble craps, but ready to hit the real table. For me personally, $200 sometimes, and a lot of times I'll take $200, but I'm like, I'm only going to play with $100 tonight. So, and if I get down 50, I'm out. Or if I get up 50, I'm out. So a lot of times it's just basically $100 bankroll. So, but in many of my videos, I talk about having whatever your bet is. So um, if you're just going to play a line bet, $5, have enough for 10 shooters. So $50, that would get you through 10 shooters and enough to hopefully win a couple times. But if you're playing, you're going to bet on 3 numbers and you got $15 a shooter. 10 times that, $150 would allow you 10 shooters. And why I say that is hopefully 1 out of the 10 will have a good roll and win your money back. Arabic Queen, love your videos. Played a few of your strategies, but I'm a poker player, but I'm still sub because you made me $1,000 today. I didn't make you $1,000. You did that. So congratulations on that. Nice color up. Poker, I've been watching a lot of videos. I don't know much about it, but I got the bug for poker. I just don't know where to start as far as learning to study and learn, to go beyond the basics. Jim had one of the best nights Saturday night at the table. Let me move this chat thing over here. Let's move this here. You guys all right if I just hang out? I haven't been on live for a while. This is cool. If you rolled for an hour, I would retire. Nice. Do you think you'll upgrade your table? Yeah. That's one of my goals is upgrade. So this is my wife let me have the bigger downstairs basement room. So this is a bigger room. I have room. Now I just need to save up some money. I'd like to get a real table. My favorite video is the best low risk strategy video. I don't remember exactly which that one is. And you're going to buy a shirt. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Cleveland starts at 10, but after 4 or 5 goes at 15. Yep. Love New London Reservoir. Used to do windsurfing there. Yeah, that's funny. New London Reservoir. Yeah, that's my hometown. It's where I grew up. It's where my mom lives. I'll be back there this weekend. New London, Ohio. You could use a lesson. That is true, Greg. I won't tell you what happened, but we had a competition, 10 rounds, the Pro versus the Joe, dice controller, random dice, and the results should be pretty interesting. Come, don't come, the don't come bar, don't pass bar. You give a lot of information, but can you give it more in depth with more repetition on how it wins and loses? John, go to colorup.club. Get the free video course. It's like a 15 video beginner course, and I really go into depth. Like each video is like the pass and come, and it's just all about that. And then the don't. Here's another one for beginners. It's not called a bar, like it's like the pass line. It's not a don't come or a don't pass bar. It's just the don't pass. So it's the bar goes with the 12. So it's bar the 12 or does not include the 12 or push on the 12. So it's just the don't pass or don't pass line. It's not the don't pass bar. But yeah, colorup.club, get that free course. I go in depth into all the different things and really break them down. Place bets, where to stand at the table, just kind of everything, all the beginner stuff. Real slow, repetitive. That'll be great for you. Maybe the future club members should go to Vegas, meet and greet, and play. Absolutely. So I'm planning in April will be the first one in Vegas that I can announce. I don't have dates yet or anything, but that'll probably be open. What I'll do is I'll probably open it up first to club members. If we fill up the spots, like on a reserve table, then that'll be done. If not, I'll open it up to the YouTube community. Depending on the strategy you're playing, it's tough to stay on the table very long with less than about 150. Yep. I mean, some strategies you can stay all night, but depends what you like to do. Do you believe in dice setting, rhythm rolling, trying to influence the dice? I already answered that before. I say it doesn't hurt to try, whatever you want. I'm personally skeptical. I started at a $10 table once, and a crowd began to form and went to 15. Since I started at the 10, it's grandfathered in, but my question is, why is it that the table goes up? Supply and demand. So casino greed, I guess you would call it. So more people come in, they raise the table limits. The last time I was in Vegas, I was at the Strat Rolling. I started a $5 table, and I had a great roll, and they actually bumped it to $25. just because the people playing there and the amounts they were betting and stuff. So they made it a $25 table, believe it or not. But yeah, they raise it for different reasons, and they don't always grandfather you in. I was in. Dr. Deacon Eric P donated 7-Eleven through Super Chat. Oh yeah, that's a perfect donation. Thank you, sir. Let's see, what's his question? Appreciate, where'd it go? Appreciate your videos, bro. Do you ever play crapless craps, or do you play the under over 7 replacing the big 6-8 on certain tables? So yeah, so I was just mentioning at the Strat, I played on a crapless craps table. Now, if you're a line better and a come better, it is a bad idea to play crapless craps unless you really like to, because the odds are really poor. They pay well. Actually, they pay pretty big. Like if your point becomes the 2 or 12 or 3 or 11, they pay big amounts, but the difference or the house edge goes way up. So, but I'm typically a place better. So if you stick to the 4 through 10 and you're place better, you could play on a crapless craps table. It's the same exact thing. So yeah, I do play Dr. Deacon Eric P on a crapless craps, but yeah, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play a come bet and end up with a pointed 2, and what's the chance of you ever hitting that thing? And the over and under, usually I won't play any of those kind of carnival bets or anything like that. $5 super chat, Rick Perez. Thank you very much. Thank you for the videos. It's good to see different strategies. My brother and I always watch your videos before you hit in Vegas. Thank you very much. I love making these videos. I don't know. I love the game. It's fun. Yeah. So yeah, casino greed, and then just kind of supply and demand. You got a bunch of people. Might as well make it 25 or 15 or wherever they raise the limits. I don't have a good answer. The video with John Boonder was awesome. More of those. I'd love to get that guy out there. I did a couple videos with him on my channel, so maybe 3 of them, but super fun guy. I'd love to do more with him. How about some silver chips? I think the next chips that I do after this series will be some, what are they, hot stamped or whatever. I really like the kind of old school looking things, but yeah, maybe some silver chips. Have a $5 and a $10 table. That's what I like, when places will keep a $5 and then they'll have a kind of a higher limit table, because you can always play higher on a low limit table. So I don't know. Can you lean back so we can see? Oh yeah, sorry. There's the table set up, so I only have one light. The other lights are on me right now. Box, rubber, kitchen table, layout. Yeah, that's it. So sadly, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but obviously, oh geez, my camera's here. When you're playing craps, and you're on this side table, you have to throw to the far end of the table, and I never do that because I don't have room. So, I mean, I guess I could stand over here and throw the dice. But yeah, so short roll. I mean, 3 feet, 4 feet. That's random enough. 8. 8's the point. Yeah, and then so the weird thing about it is I learned to deal and play upside down, which is very weird. So dealers are used to it, I guess. Pass line, odds, pay, whatever. So I do everything upside down. So it's kind of a different perspective. Green screen that I never use for anything. My wife just poked her head in the door and she's taken off. I don't know what. She's probably picking up my daughter. What's DI? DI is dice influence. Some people don't like to call it control because they don't think they can control the dice, so they say they'd like to think they influence the dice. Got a real unfortunate story to share, but think some of you might enjoy. Okay. Have you been out to Windstar in Oklahoma? If so, what did you think of it? WinStar is the giant one, right? Yeah, I lived in Dallas for a little bit. I went up to WinStar, but at that time they didn't have craps. They had card craps, playing cards. So I did not play craps in WinStar, and now they have real dice, and I haven't been back. Giant, massive place with slot machines everywhere. I think you misunderstood what I was saying when I said you would discourage people from hating DI people. I meant you were discouraging hating on people, not discouraging. Okay, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, don't be hating on DI or DC people. DI DC. Yeah, thank you for clearing that up, Top Hat. I agree. Let them set the dice. Have yet to see anyone prove it. Well, I mean, someone a random roller just got the second longest roll. I don't know if you in Harris, Philadelphia. So the top two, at least the top two people. There was an old lady in Atlantic City. Longest rolls ever are random. So, and that's been my experience. Doesn't make it real or not real, but I'm just saying. I've seen random rolls that are just as good or if not better. But yeah, I mean, I love all the people that set and throw, or people have all kinds of the roll against the back wall like 3 or 4 times and pick out the right dice, or people have little pre-shot rituals. It's fun. It's your money. You've got the dice for a few minutes. Have fun with it. Do whatever you want. Come on, it's a game. If you get angry at other people, man, you gotta chill. Nick Deaton just subscribed. Thank you, Nick. Silver. Was it Mohegan? Got the shrimp. Okay. Playing 25 table, 400. Needed the hard eight. The dice went and nailed hard eight. Let out a huge fart. Oh, geez. Oh, it just scrolled up. I want to read the rest of the story. Ah, I got a bunch of text. I'm way behind. Oh no, it was a wet fart. But oh man, well, geez, that is getting pretty excited. Definitely crapped out, huh? Steven, first time catching live. I've been tinkering with Iron Cross Strat that I'm going to go and try when my sister in law gets here. I hope to be at Argosy in the next hour. Cool. Good luck. How often do you go live? I recently had to run a hardwire because my wireless it was not strong enough. So I don't know. I'd like to do it on a regular schedule, and then some will be live for just members only, or Color Up Club members only. But I'd like to do it more. This is fun. I like it. I like talking to you guys. But yeah, so I just now got my thanks for the subscription. Rehobo the promotions. Rehob. Some of these names I can't read. Your channel has how I learn craps, and as of this morning, I have David West. Thank you for the subscription. I've started my own channel. Thanks so much for your training. Oh, awesome, Crapstastic. I have to check it out. I subscribe to every craps channel there is. I think I'm subscribed to like pushing 300, but yeah, I'll definitely check out your stuff. Solid videos. Poker player myself, but craps is fire. Yep. Poker player, you could actually gain an edge in. Craps, the casino has an edge on every single bet, so it's really a game for entertainment. Unless, of course, you do believe in DI. In that case, you could gain an edge. But Poker Watch, Jonathan Little and Brad Owens. Yep, I've found them, so checking them out. Known as the poop guy. That's too bad. Don't eat shrimp quesadillas. Yeah. The dollar ante is irritating, but the Hard Rock in Tulsa pays 3 times on the 12. Yep, so that brings the house edge down to like 2 something, which makes it better than like a 5 and 9 place bet. Do you think dealers hate me if I go from $12 and 6 and 8 and press to 30 on the first set, dropping them $5 and getting one change instead of just true pressing the winnings? No, that's power press. When you actually add money to it, no, they don't care. Especially if you tip them. Throw a dollar on the 6 and 8 for them. Building one would be fun. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna build or buy or whatever, but I definitely think like a whole series on. Sorry about this cough. Building the table would be really cool. Maybe putting the plans out there and different things like that. You are so lucky. I'm here in St. Petersburg, Florida, and closest place is Biloxi. No crafts in Florida. I was able to build a casino regulation table minus chip rail for $700 myself. Yeah, so that's the tricky part. I can't find chip rails anywhere. Like, there's this guy. The only thing I found anywhere online, like on Etsy, I think, and the chips, they're not. It's not deep enough, so the chips kind of fall around. But this is nice. But it was like, I don't know, $20 or something like that. But yeah, if I would definitely build a table if some way I can get chip rail. I mean, basically the biggest part is the radius. The curved part. Craps in Oregon has sucky rules. What are the rules there? Oh, hey, it's Bart. I was just emailing you, I believe, right? Yeah, you just emailed me back. Okay, so you just sent me a. So he's a club member based in Canada. He just sent me his address, a U.S. address. So, yeah, Bart. I'll once I get the stuff in. Like I said, I'm waiting on orders. But yeah, I'll ship it to that new address. Thanks for stopping in, Bart, and being a club member. I'm. By the way, I'm freezing, so hopefully this isn't going to be too loud. But I got to turn on this little space heater. I turn it off to record my videos, but I usually have it cranking. I was looking for my phone. My phone's right here. I'm using my phone. Color Up beat the Pro. Well, you'll have to see. My truck knew the way. Recommendations for home tables. I currently have a 5-foot felt with cardboard buttons and like $2 dice. Thoughts on that? Yeah, I mean, anything really. You want to upgrade from the cardboard buttons and $2 dice? Get the $9 Amazon dice, and felts. You can get the. There's really not anything great on Amazon. So a decent felt like this one's probably like $75, but you can get like a 6-foot that's like a single dealer felt through a lot of places. But yeah, usually recommend people not use the phone apps if you really want to learn. Buy chips, even the super cheap, like poker chips, as cheap as you can, like super junky plastic. And there's a big difference in your mind. I feel like there's a connection. At least that's how I learn. If you have a layout, even if it's homemade and you draw on the numbers or whatever, and you actually start moving the chips around, you really get a feel for it and know how things should be paid. So whenever you're at the casino, you can know, okay, this rolled, I should get paid this. And dealers are human, so they make mistakes too. So you can kind of know what what you're expecting, that sort of thing. But it really, to me, gets you a feel. Frank A just subscribed. Thank you. Most beginners are afraid, but once you learn craps, it's awesome. Absolutely. We have to go on a boat in Florida. Not that bad if you don't get seasick. I never got a chance to go. There used to be a couple places that had ports, casino boats, but like Fort Myers, I used to live in Naples, and Fort Myers had one, but now I think there's only one in the north part of Florida. Cape Canaveral or something, maybe they go out of. Thanks for teaching me craps. Learn how to play watching all your videos. Thank you, Andrew. Vegas in April. I am there. Thanks, Bart. April 12th through the 16th downtown. So, tentatively, I'm shooting for sometime around the Golden Arm at the Cow. That tournament where they have, you can win a prize for the longest roll over the 3 or 4 days. So I think I'm gonna schedule it down there, so it might be the week after that Bald Man, because I believe it is April 16th through the 19th is the Golden Arm at the Cal downtown. Jeffrey, keep up the great educational stuff. Oh, Wizard of the Flying Cubes. Jeffrey's always got a funny nickname for me. '15 field with the 5 and 6 hop, it worked out well. I was in Reno. Okay. A lot of people didn't like that one, but the numbers roll right. It works out. Thanks for the great content. And you are dedicated to helping the crafts community. Absolutely. That's what the Color Up Club's all about, is growing the game of craps. So I appreciate everyone who's joined up, and the support is just going to help that. More videos, more different things. One of the things on my bucket list is to, I don't know if you listen to the podcast, you can bet on that. I want to get out to San Diego, interview those guys. They're a hoot, and they're playing crafts every weekend, so I would definitely love to get out there, interview them. So that's more of the kind of content I want to get out, more different stuff, and keep the, strategies rolling, educational videos rolling, but just add more. What's your best betting strategy in craps, and do you play hot bets? I don't play hot bets. There is no best betting strategy. You just have to pick your poison. You want to play aggressive, conservative, mix it up, dark, cold, not cold, light side, dark side, and if the dice roll that way, then you're in good shape. If not, you lose money. You pick up any pointers, things you never knew from David at Casino Quest? Absolutely. So they're like a great resource for me now. I have their contacts, and anytime I have a question about something, like on the horn, they gave me a key. Like instead of doing all this long math, they're like, "Well, just multiply. If it's on the low end, just multiply the total bet by 3, and you're done." So stuff like that. So I'll go ahead and shoot them questions, and they're always helping me out with stuff like that. I love the guys at Casino Quest. John was ahead of his time in crafts videos. You are right up there with him. Good stuff. Yeah, John was. If he would have kept it going, he would have been a monster on YouTube. Back then, I mean, he was so early that YouTube wasn't like a thing back then. It was just a place to store your videos. But upside down is the best. I'm guessing you're referring to dealing upside down. What your game plan when you see a newbie throwing who starts asking how to play? Usually, I would never get involved. The dealers, sometimes frustrating. Sometimes they seem to me, in my opinion, gives them bad advice. But I usually don't pip up my channel like, hey, go watch my YouTube channel. You can learn some. I don't do that. It's kind of not my style. So if they're new and they're asking questions about the game, they make it through it. The dealers usually help them. I hate when you get so many texts and it resets up. How long have I been on here? I don't see a timer. I don't know how long I've been on here. Whatever. I don't care. I'll try to get through everyone's questions here. If I can. Love the channel, Alex. Thank you. I appreciate the fact that you throw random as opposed to setting. It makes your strategy testing far more realistic. Yeah, the thing about that is if you think you can control the dice or whatever, then the strategy will just work out that much better. Or you can you can calculate, well, my rolls will be longer or whatever. So, but I think random rolls should kind of be the baseline when you're looking at strategies. What was your favorite casino to play craps in from your recent Vegas trip? I'm a downtown fan. I like that they're so close. Usually lower limits. I like the old stuff, the Binions, just all of the old ones. I mean, the Cal, was it Palace Station? I love the big open ceiling with the chandeliers and stuff. Rowboat Raider just subscribed. Thank you very much. I have never been to a casino in the East Coast, so I'm going out to one Boston Billiard Club and Casino pretty soon, and I'm just rubbing my legs here because I'm so cold. I'm not doing anything weird under the table. uh, so yeah, I'm heading out to there, Boston Billiard Club. It's in New Hampshire, not Boston, but I guess they started their billiard clubs in Boston and expanded. But anyway, I'm going out there, so maybe I can hit up the what are those big ones out there? Foxwoods and something else. So, but I've never been. I'd love to go to Atlantic City. I've never been out there. Tabletop Nerdcast donated $5. Thank you very much, Tabletop. Thanks for teaching me the game. I was on my PC and RBG channel. Oh, I lost it. How do I pull it up? Saw you go live and I had to swap to say thank you. Keep up the great show. Thank you for the super chat. That's awesome. Where do you live at now? Currently, I live in the Colorado Rocky Mountains. I live very remote mountain town. My closest casino is Blackhawk, which is cool because they've got like a dozen of them. But even that's almost 2 hours away. It's not that far, but I've got to wind up and down the mountain, and it's about 2 hours. WinStar charges $1 per hand. Yep, ante on the come out rolls. Where's the best place to buy a craps table? A full-size one? I don't know. I would contact the guys at Casino Quest. I know they sell tables and they get kind of used ones and refurbish them and stuff. So contact the guys over there. The rituals make the game fun. I agree. I love the rituals. Appreciate the low roller videos. I only roll on $3 tables. Nice. $3 tables when you can find them. That's great. Been watching the channel for a while. Thought I was already subbed, but better late than never. Okay, Nick. Thank you. Yeah, if you're subbed, I know like only 10% get notifications. So when a new video comes out or whatever. So if you haven't already, I don't know where it is on the screen, but hit that notification bell or turn on notifications or whatever. There's only 10% of my subscribers do that. So I know a lot of people, like regular commenters, I put out a new video and they won't see it for 3 weeks just because YouTube doesn't let them know that it's out there. I don't know why they do that, but you'd think you'd subscribe, you get to see their stuff, but that's not the case. $1 table at Reno, Western Village, and they just moved it to $2. Is that now? I'm planning on moving to Reno when my daughter finishes high school. She's a senior next year. Reno, Lake Tahoe, Carson City, somewhere in that area. So Reno with the cheap tables is going to be my jam. 555 deleted his message. Okay. Triple X is the most fun strat for me now. Butt cheeks are still tight from leaving so much money. Do you bubble much? I do. Especially with if I'm with my wife, she likes to play the bubbles or the roulette, by herself, not on a real table. So she likes the electronic machines. She gets intimidated at the real table. So usually if I'm with her, it's on the bubble. What does your paid course include? Oh, you're talking about the masterclass. So the beginner course is 15. The paid course is another 15 videos or whatever, but I cover more specifics, buy bets, lay bets, all different stuff like that. But I can tell you, all the videos in the course they're available on my YouTube channel somewhere. So if you watch every video on the YouTube channel, you'll get all the information for free. So you don't need to buy the course. The course is nice if you want to watch all the videos ad free, so there's no YouTube ads. They're arranged in a nice order to learn. I put them in a kind of a nice in order, just kind of that'll help you learn. You can also download the videos. So there's tricky ways that you can figure out how to download a YouTube video if you want to. But if you buy the course, you can download them right to your phone or computer or whatever to rewatch them. And then there's also, like, I got some PDF resources and stuff. So That's what the $40 are for. But you don't have to. You can find it all for free here on YouTube. It's just they're scattered throughout, my almost 200 videos or whatever. So if you kind of want them organized, ad-free, downloadable, some PDF resources, then yeah, $40. Or you could buy what I would do, join the Color Club for $25. You get the hat, the chips, and a 50% off the course. So it works out to $45. So for $5 more, you get the merch and you get to be part of the Green Club membership. So if you're thinking about buying the course, that's the way I'd go. Great, honest videos. That's what I try. I try to be as honest as I can with all my stuff. I'm not here to... Some of my titles are clickbaity, but that's to bring people in, and then hopefully they'll learn from there and to grow the game. So that's what the clickbait titles are really about. I draw people in, but, if you really watch my videos, I'm not about that. You're not going to get rich quick. You're not going to this or that or the other. You're more likely to lose than win. Casino always has the edge, all that stuff. I try to be as honest as I can in explaining that. Downstream casino drop-in pays their registered members $1 is just inside. I don't know what that means. Love the videos. Watched a lot of them when I was getting ready for Vegas. I hear that a lot. So people go to Vegas and they're like, oh, I'm going to play craps, whatever. Then they find me on YouTube inevitably. Dice influence isn't only possible, but is getting more common as more people practice craft. Consistency is the reason to learn the skill. It does not guarantee winning, of course. Okay, there you go from John. Hey bro, like to say thanks. I used to play roulette here in Lawton. We went from cards to dice, so I switched over to craps. You taught me everything I know. Thank you, Michael. That's cool. Jeremy says he isn't a controller and doesn't have a feeling either way. I guess you're answering. Maybe that was that deleted message, but yeah. Currently, I'm not. I'm skeptical, but I have no problem with it. It could be, I think about it like golf. The pros can hit it, within this close, and every once in a while they get a hole in one. Me, I can't hit it over the lake. I can't get it off the ground. So, yes, golf control is impossible to me. For the pros who practice it every day, they get close, and every once in a while they get a hole in one. So, I don't know. Maybe it's something like that. Saw you on with King Dice before he took the video down to edit. Appreciate all you do. I didn't know he edited a video. I thought they all went up live. When you have the time, please demonstrate how chips must be placed when laying odds on the don't pass line. Okay. Maybe I don't know if you can see it here. I could probably do that here maybe. Okay, don't pass bet. The odds are going to go, like on your pass line, you put them behind. So in the don't pass, you're going to put it next to. And actually, I can't remember. They'll fix it. It doesn't matter if you put it on the wrong side, but I believe it's you put it away from you put it between the stick man and the dealer. So it would be away from the stick man. So you put it on this side. Now it depends on how much of the odds you put. So they call it, there's bridging, which is you would bridge your bet, and it depends. Like this is $15 in odds. If I'm going to get paid 10, which is the same as my flat bet, I would bridge it, and they would pay it. Most of the time, you're going to do what's called healing it. So you leave a little room, you put it next to. And then you put the bottom chip down and then heel it off. That's typically how you do it. And then if you're ever in doubt about bridging versus healing, just set them like that. Or just put it there. The dealers will always kind of help or let you know or whatever. So typically you're always going to be healing it. It's there. So I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. But you're going to put it next to or right next to your line bet. Pretty sure I have that somewhere in a video, but hopefully that helps. Boy, I need to lose some weight. I'm seeing myself on the playback here. Woo! Enjoying the good food up here in the mountains. Cough into your elbow, not in your hand. Yeah, that, I should know that in production. That's what you teach is to cough there. But I'm like coughing in my hands and then dirty. It's disgusting. Do you think hedging is a good idea? If I place a DC of 100, cover it with hotbeds, then place it inside, uh, is hedging a good idea? It's going to limit your potential. So it depends on your goal. Do you want to be conservative and um, you're fighting yourself? Okay, so if you want to stay at the table a long time, if that's your goal and be there a long time, hedge your bets. But if you want to win money, pick one side and go with it. So hedging is just going to prevent that. I can give you the info for routing chip rail. Average guy craps. Send it on. Email me dice@colorup.club. Just watch every video he has, so knew what he'd say. Yep. I usually say the same thing about dice control. How much have you lost at craps lifetime? Not much. I'm a conservative player, so in the first part I don't play that much. Not that big of an amount. And I always walk away if I'm down. Do you live in Vegas? I do not. I live in Colorado, but plan on moving to Reno. I need some water or something. I saw the Joe versus Pro on Katie. LOL. I won't comment. Thank you, Duracell. Yeah, I think he turned it on live, but that should be coming out soon. I think I'm going to put out my interview with a dice controller next. Crash fan, what's up? Josh, appreciate the time. The way I practice craps is drawing on a table with a wet erase marker and just use that to play with friends. Yeah, that's fine. You just need to know what you're betting on. But yeah, that's great. I'm a craft dealer here in Boise and love it. Mr. Troy. Oh, okay. So I always see you in the comments, but I didn't know, and I assumed you were a dealer. But Boise, Idaho, right? Yeah, okay. They have crafts. Utah does it, right? I think Utah's the only state that doesn't. No, Utah and Hawaii, right? No gambling, no casinos. Are you ever at the casinos in Connecticut? That's what I'm talking about going to, but I've never been. No. Have you seen the new electronic crafts videos? Only in videos, not in real life. Sorry, I was scrolling back up. I lost my place in the comments. Can you please define what a linear combination is? And if so, please admit that the house edge is just a linear combination of all the bets made and that there is no such thing as a crap strategy. Scott, I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to say with that. Strategy is how you arrange your bets. If you're talking about the house edge, it never changes. No combination changes. The only thing that can lower a house edge is the odds bet. But you're always on the hook for the line bet house edge. But if you put, if you place a 6 and then you hedge it with this and then whatever, you don't combine those house edges up or subtract or whatever. They're all individual bets. The house edge never changes. So if that's what you're looking for, there you go. Thanks for the comment. Is that the one, the big screen display, and you play on a small screen where you push your fingers? Do you have a story of why you love craps so much? The first time I ever played it, I was at my brother-in-law's 21st birthday in Vegas at the Mandalay Bay. No idea what I was doing. I was with my father-in-law. It was just me and him, and the table was full. And I know I had a good roll. I don't think I made any money because I didn't know how to bet, and I don't remember my father-in-law helping me, but I had a great roll, and I remember at the end Everyone was cheering and everyone threw me money. I get like tips, I guess, for having a great roll. And I'm like, I didn't know what was going on. I literally didn't know anything about the game. They probably just handed me. They said, "Hey, roll them." So um, after that, it was a few years later that I started researching. I kind of had forgot about it, but that memory is just kind of stuck with me forever. So that's probably what got me into it. Have you considered Thomas Clay Duncan? Just subscribe. Thank you. Have you considered putting on a craps tournament for your members? Yeah, that'd be great. I don't know the logistics of how that would work, but that would be really cool. What happened to John? He's still around. We text a little bit, but he's on the East Coast and busy and hasn't got out here. How much is your table? I don't. If you mean my layout, I think it was like $75 or something like that. I just watched Cowgirl's 10 episode show about Binions on YouTube. You should check it. Oh yeah, I've been watching that. I've watched a few episodes. It's kind of like behind the scenes of Binions or whatever. It's like an old TV show or something. Love the channel. Use your favorite strategy all the time in the casino and win. Cool. Yeah. So my favorite strategy, it's a good kind of like break even strategy. But if you have a long roll, you can really win money. It's probably how I've won my biggest amount. But favorite strategy is just kind of a thing I like it. On my first video, I explained it mostly has to do with the presenter, John. John, my friend, taught me it, and you know how he presents and his calls and stuff. That's why I consider it my favorite. So, is YouTube still harassing you? Yes, actually, but today I finally got all my strikes and warnings cleared. So as of today, I'm all good to go, and that's why I'm live streaming. But usually, like every 3 days, it's like a cycle. They're going to pull down some more videos, give me another strike, and then I can't upload for a week, and then I have to appeal, and then appeal gets rejected every time, and then I have to contact YouTube and say, "Yo, fix this," and they always do, but it's a hassle. Going to be in Colorado first week of April. I'd like to hook up and play with you. Make sure you text me. That's possible. Are there any bubble craps in Blackhawk? Yeah, there's a few. I forget which casinos. I know Z Casino. Usually I go to the Z Casino when I'm playing bubble craps with my wife. It's like off to the side. And do you play enough to get comped rooms? No, probably not. I have before, but a lot of times I don't even play with a card, honestly. Hey, it's King Dice. Yeah, we're definitely going to hang out again. So let's see. I'm putting out a strategy video Tuesday, so probably Thursday or Friday I'll probably have an interview video out with King Dice. So look forward to that. Really cool guy. We had a great day. What's up with the strikes and posts and stuff? I kind of described it. So they just their algorithm they falsely claim say it's like dangerous and harmful content, or another one is sale of restricted goods, which is usually like if you're selling drugs or selling human organs or uh, stuff like that. And my videos for some reason fall into those categories. It's just a computer mistake on the back end, so it's a hassle. They always reinstate it, but whatever. The bell icon is on the bottom right of the screen. Yes, hit the bell icon. Make sure you turn on your notifications for the channel. Bubble crafts is crafts for introverts. Yep. Or people just too shy and not, learn the game, man. Get to that real table. It's so fun. I was nervous the first few times I played. I mean, it could be intimidating for, people. Some people just walk up and they don't care. They're like, how do you play this game? Let me throw the dice. But, people like me, I was like, not unless I know am I going to approach the table. So if you're new to the game, go on my website, colorup.club, get the free course. You'll be fine after that. It'll give you a lot of information to really get you comfortable enough to go try it for the first time. Have you ever seen Drunk Guy Explains Massive Lay 4 and 10 after 2 times throw method? He's doing a road to 50K. I've seen some of his videos. Is he still putting them out currently? I haven't seen one from a while, but again, the notification thing, YouTube doesn't always tell you. What do we have here? Freda Seuss just subscribed. Thank you. I've seen every one of your videos. Thank you. That's a lot. That's dedication. Bubble craps is for they don't have access to live craps. Not necessarily. I think the introvert is more correct. Thanks for your videos. I learned to play and actually had the courage to walk up to the table. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. If you got some little knowledge about the game, it makes it a lot easier to walk up and play. And once you do, it's fun. Not always. Some games they're dead or boring, and the dealers aren't the nicest people. But if you have a little good roll and there's a few people and the cheering starts, it could be there's nothing like it. New to craps, helpful tips as a new player. Kind of get the basics how it works. Would your 6 and 8 strategy a good way to start? I got $10 minimum tables by me. I'm not sure what the 6 and 8 strategy. If you're just, a simple bet, one of the best bets on the table, and you got two numbers covered, the 6 and 8. So a $10 table, you'd bet $12 on each. So you bet the 6 and 8. There's 10 combinations to win. There's 6 combinations to lose with the 7. So you got a good shot of winning. So a lot of times, really conservative way, you place the 6 and 8. Zach, thank you for the subscription. Place the 6 and 8. One of them hits, right? So the $12 bet will pay 14, and you pull down that number, or maybe the other one. So now you've won 14, you pulled back 12, and you have a $12 bet still up there working. So you've got all your money back, your $24, and you still have a bet up there that if you hit again, now you're in the money. You can stay at the table for a really long time, kind of get the feel for the table, see how things go, see how things bet, see how dealers pay off when they do it. So yeah, for a beginner, that'd be great. Just bet on those two numbers and you'll be fine. Hope you schedule a meetup at Boston Billiards. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. As soon as I pick the date, I think they're waiting on me now. Then I'll announce it, and then hopefully you guys can all play with me in New Hampshire. Going in with $100 and only doing dollar hard ways. If you're going to do that, you probably want to kind of do like a parlay method. So if you hit, you got a $1 bet and you win, like a $10 payoff on a hard way, maybe increase it to 5, or you could go all the way. I have made a video where you can get to $1 to $1,000. So one bet you win 10, or you bump it up to a $10 bet, you win again. You parlay everything, $100 bet, so you got to hit it 3 times in a row, but it could happen. What are your thoughts on dice setting? I've already explained it a bunch of times. Doesn't hurt to try. Why not? Hedging is just piling up house edge. Don't do it. Well, they're independent bets, so it doesn't increase the house edge. It just you're working against yourself. Time at the table would be the only reason to hedge. Otherwise, pick one side or the other, and go for it. The house edge doesn't increase, I should say. It just you have more money subject to that house edge. Do you like the Carey Smith strategy? It's very popular. I've done a video on the Carey Smith strategy. Scott, there's I don't know what your deal is. You can call it whatever you want. No such thing as crap strategy, system, whatever you want. If you have an arrangement of bets, what do you call it? You've got to call it something. If I'm going to bet the pass, the 6 and 8, and then if I take a winning and then do a lay bet, that's called a strategy. I mean, I don't know why you're so hung up on the terminology. If you're a $10 table and you're taking $100, I would stick to not betting the pass line and betting $12 on the 6 and 8. will have the money for at least 4 shooters. It's tough if you only got $100 on $10 table. Me, I'm not even going to play that. I mean, I'd save up more, or you got to go to a different city. Do you play other games in the casino besides craps, and should one learn another game besides craps? I typically don't. If you're going to learn a game, the only games you can have an edge at are if you can count cards and play perfect blackjack strategy. Some video poker machines, you can actually have a positive edge, and poker. You can gain enough skill. If you can beat the rake from the casino and the other players, you can have an edge. Other than that, all games, all the casino has an edge on every bet. So I've learned from watching that you take back your investment off first wins, then let it ride from up there. That's just my kind of philosophy. I like to recoup, and then after that, then I'm more willing to gamble with money that I didn't come to the casino with. Some people call it house money, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's money I didn't bring to the casino. I got my investment back. I'm willing to play, gamble. It's a game. It's entertainment. Odds does not reduce house edge. $5 pass line bet is 7 cents house edge regardless of odds. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know if you're trying to argue or be hard or whatever, Scott, but okay. You always have 1.4% edge on the line bet. Yes. But as you add 0% house edge bet, the overall house edge between it. So if you have $5 on the line and $15, that overall of $15 bet is, of course, the $5 line is always subject to a 1.4% edge. That's why a lot of people say you always have to have odds. It doesn't matter if you play odds or not. It doesn't affect things. You're still on the hook for the 1.4% on the line bet. So add as many odds as you want, as little as you want. All that does is affect variance. So the more times if you win more. If you lose more. That's what odds are for. Have you ever read the book 75,000 Dice Rolls? I have not. It sounds boring. Just kidding. I know Blackjack always had an interest in craps, just so much that was going on. One could really explain it till I found this guy in his videos. Thank you. There's a lot of guys who are doing pretty good with craps on YouTube. Wave from Puma. Ah. What was the deal with you and Bone Thrower? He was pissed about something. He mentioned your name in one of his videos. Oh yeah, that's an old. For some reason, I said I don't know. I was me. I'm skeptical of dice throwing, but I said I appreciate what those guys do. It's good for the community, and they got offended that I did not say that what they were doing was real. I didn't say it wasn't real. I didn't say anything about them. I never speak bad about them. I think, their channels, Bone Thrower's channel is really good for the craps community. He doesn't continue to post on there. I think you have to pay to see his videos now, but I enjoyed watching his stuff. But I said something to that effect or something in the comment, and they were very upset about it. They got offended for some reason. I don't know. I was really nice about it. I don't know. I think I still have the email somewhere, but he deleted it, and I don't know if the video's still up, but yeah. So he was not happy with me. Favorite stop casino to play? I don't know if that's a question for me. I don't know. I've never been to AC. Your vids helped a lot. Thank you, Drew. At real tables, I felt stupid once when I didn't understand lane. Don't pass odds. That's why the underpaid me dealer said that's what it pays. But I learned by playing. Yeah, so most people won't lay odds on the don't because you're betting more to win back less, and that's because you're the favorite. It's like betting on you're the favorite in a football team, football game. The favorite, you have to pay more to win back less. It's just most people don't like to play that way, so they do underdog. You bet a little bit and get paid more because on the pass line you're more likely to lose than win, and so yeah. Bob Brewster. There we go. Speaking of Boston Billiard Club. Played craps at Encore, Boston Harbor, but the machine didn't let me make a place bet on the point. Is that standard? For me, that is, um, yeah, I haven't found machines that you can place the point. I know a lot of hedging strategies I've tried. They won't let you do a pass and don't pass. Um, they won't let you lay against a place bet, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I've heard some people can, but in my experience, the bubble machines won't let you kind of do that. I call them independent bets. Yeah, they're all in. Okay, they're independent bets, but you have to call how you do them or approach them something. I call them a strategy. Some people call it system, whatever you want. But yeah, they are technically all just individual bets. So strategy is a collection of independent bets. What was your biggest casino win? Not much. Like I said, my bankroll is usually 200, maybe 300, but so my biggest win has been maybe 500, 600, something like that. Bob's the manager there at Boston Billiard Club. There is a house edge on both sides of the hedge. Both sides face the edge. It is not accumulative, however. That is true. There are, you know, I have a video on the do we don't, where you place a pass line bet and don't pass bet. They don't cancel each other out. Um, they're in, the pass has its edge, the don't pass has its edge, and that's just how it is. 75,000 rolls sounds boring. That was, yeah. I think it's a book, and you're supposed to of random rolls to my understanding, and then you can kind of test your strategy against a book that was before the internet and software, I think, where you could just kind of program out a million rolls and see your strategy that will lose. Like all strategies, they will all lose if you run them through a simulator. I am trying to argue. I think you expose your views to unnecessary house edge. Okay, Scott, you can move along. I don't know what to. I can't make you happy, so whatever. Your channel should be one strategy: bet the pass and don't pass for the minimum, gamble in the odds for free, and place the 6 and 8 if you're degenerate. Channel complete. I mean, you can make that. You can make that if you want. The fact is, people don't play that way. They have fun. They like to gamble. Some of the bets, the center bets, are probably bad, but almost all the other bets, all the place bets, those are going to be better odds than slot machines and other kind of carnival card games. So whatever. It's a free country. People can play however they like. So Scott, you go ahead, start your channel, playing the line bet and the 6 and 8 only if you want. That's fine. And complete your channel. Have fun with that. We're here for entertainment and fun. Yeah, and I don't know why you expanded. I mean, if you really want to do it, bet the don't in max odds. That would be your lowest house edge, period. The variance would swing, but whatever. I think I'll be done with answering him. Yeah, exactly. Time to let it go. Increasing odds bet does not reduce the house edge. It actually does. You can go on the Wizard of Oz. There's plenty of information. If you have a bet with 1.4% edge and a 0%, it does get lowered between the two on the total amount that it's now bet. Brett's going to head out there for a test run before I get out there. Nice. Like the different strategies you have. Gives the game a craps different look. I'm new to and now go into the casino with different strategies. Keep the good work. Okay. I agree with you and him. I love your channel, and as well, thanks to both of you guys. Learned so much from both of you guys. Cool. Finally hit a parlay hard 6 last night. Whoa, nice. Everyone in his videos, there's no winning craft strategy. Just go out and have a good time. Try to leave with a little money and that it's all good. Yep. People want to argue with you miss points entertainment. I consider the House Edge the fee for fun. Yeah, I mean, it's all entertainment. You can't beat the game. You can go to the movies and a dinner with 50 bucks, or you could gamble it. Maybe you win, maybe you don't. It's the price for entertainment. Did you run your cable for internet? I did, and that is why I am Joe Oxford. Just subscribe. Thank you, Joe. That is why my stream, I think, has been running smooth. I don't see any dropped frames or anything. Yeah, I think I can actually increase the whatever it's called, frames per second or whatever. Hey, buddy, love the channel. I played Hollywood Casino in Charleston. I was playing at a table last week that had a guy roll for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Wow. I've been around for like, I don't know, maybe 45-minute roll, but never, 2 hours. Again, it depends on the table. Like sometimes they're slow to pay out and that sort of thing. The game could really slow down. So it's more about the amount of rolls versus the time, but they probably had a very good roll if it's over 2 hours. That's something. Been smooth, all good. Okay, cool. And I don't think the delay is very long now. They don't call it crafts for nothing. Yep. Started stream 76 minutes ago. Wow, time flies when you're. And it's 9 o'clock and I haven't eaten dinner, so I gotta go eat. But I actually caught up through all the comments. So what do we got? 100 people still watching. So yeah. I guess I'll just end it there. Not with that. With join the Color Up Club. Except for Scott. Scott, you sound like a downer. I mean, if you're not interested in entertainment and having fun with other gamblers, then don't. It's definitely not the club for you, Scott. But yeah, the Color Up Club. Again, here's the hat and chips for joining. There's kind of a rundown of it. Just go to my website, colorup.club. Nope, not subscribe. Here's the website, colorup.club, not .com. I need to buy that because probably people are going to the wrong website. Thank you, Hugh. Peace out. The feelings on no pass line. Mathematically, they're almost the same. The pass is 1.41% edge. The don't pass is 1.4% edge. So you're talking about 10 tens, thousands, like one 1/100th of a percentage. So it's like a penny per every $100 bet type thing is the difference. So either way, if you feel like the 7's going to be rolling more, bet the don't. Feel like you're going to avoid the 7, bet the do or the pass. Thanks from Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland rocks. Nick, thanks for what you do. Appreciate it. Thank you, Rodney. Cluelix, enjoy your dinner. I will. It's cold now. I have to reheat it probably. My wife popped in. Again, Scott, I'm not reading whatever. Just move along, dude. Thanks for the awesome videos. Thank you, Stanley. Great job. The humor is good. Hopefully people get it. What humor? I'm not a funny guy. I'm a pretty dry guy, I think. Thank you, James. I will keep it up. Weekly videos here on YouTube. And if you're a club member, extended videos, strategy videos anyway. Awesome channel. Thank you. Thank you, Gamblers Mix. Oh, Neil Richie, that's all right. As soon as it's done, I think in a few minutes you can watch it from the beginning or whatever. But yeah, I'm leaving here in the chat. My casino has repeater bets. What are your thoughts on it? Like all side bets, the house edge on side bets are ridiculously high. If you feel like numbers are going to repeat and you want to blow your money on it, sure, why not? Maybe you'll get lucky. But yeah, usually side bets, they're 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 like a prop bet. Not very good edge, but they're fine if you enjoy them. Can't wait for the next one. Yeah, I hope to. Now that I got my wire run, hopefully I'll do more lives. Except Scott, yeah. I don't know why he sticks around. I mean, just leave. I will and debunk all the nonsense on his channel. Okay. Look forward to it, Scott. Good luck with your channel. Thumbs up from Neil. Thank you. All right, Gabe. All right. Thank you, everyone. How do I turn this thing off? Good night. And remember, gambling is for entertainment purposes only. It's to have fun. So play however you like. We all know some bets are better than others. But however you like to play, have fun. It's gambling. You're never going to beat the house in casino craps. But you can get lucky and color up. So good luck on coloring up.